What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Um, Shout out to the Godfather. Shout out to T. Son Johnson because and what he wrote is part of this about people fetishizing black men in these protests about our sperms and our BBC and all that other stuff. But I'm gonna add that along with this. But shout out to the Godfather Kevin Samuels. So I was listening to one of his podcasts, and people are talking about game. Not necessarily, he wasn't necessarily talking about game. He was talking about sugar babies and sugar daddies and stuff like that. And one of the things that goes on, Meridian, man, was good. Cooley was happening. One of the things that goes on, Mr. Edmore was happening, Cortez was popping, is people like to have game and talk about game. One of the things is, when you're dealing with grown folks, it doesn't work. And a lot of times the game and people are using game on people who are either young or purposely trying to be young and do stupid things. And when I say grown folks, I just mean people who are grown, who are mature, who are actual providers in the world, who producers. See, who understand how the world works, not how the game works. Because if you understand how the world works, it's going to trump how the game works. Because a lot of times people who think they got game, what's up, Ray? What's up, Unc? What's up, Elwood? A lot of times people who think they got game, what they're trying to do is use a person who's a producer in society. This person is a producer in society and they're a mark to you because you're a user in society. Well, if this person is grown, that's not going to work. Because producers in society, providers in society, they know what it takes to produce and they know what it takes to provide. And here's the thing. They know a bad deal, they know a good deal or a bad deal when they run into it. And a lot of these people who think they got game are just people who are trying to maximize their lack of being able to produce and provide. The shenanigans. Shout out to Obsidian too, though. You can be mature and upright, and people still try to. Yeah, that's exactly Cupcakes. This is what it's about. First and foremost, one of the reasons why the game doesn't work is because people who are doing something and people who are trying to live off of people who are doing something have two different mentalities. Two completely different mentalities. What's up, Kizzy? You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm going, right? They don't have time for all the games. People who have time for games got a lot of time on their hands. A lot of times they just produce. Well, they don't produce. They try to figure out how to use somebody, how to get over somebody, how to finagle something out of somebody. And when you're a producer in society, a provider in society, you don't have, you look at trying to manipulate people to give you something for nothing as beneath you. Because if you are going out into society and you're trying to get something for nothing from people and you think that's a good look, then that handicaps you in life. And what I mean by that is, what goes on is, all you know how to do is wait. What's up, Isaiah? Is look for an opportunity and wait for an opportunity to pounce on so you can come up. But the problem is you keep looking for a come up. Like, since you keep looking for a come up, you never know how to come up on your own. You're done on coming up on your own. You're screwed. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that too, Emmanuel. Don't sweat it. Black Ken, what's happening? What's good with you? So you got these people out here who, and a lot of times it's people who are young and who are not taking into consideration, they're young and you're trying to take advantage of people in your age group. But then when you meet people outside of your age group, or people who maybe even in your age group, but they're playing in the real world, they're not trying to hear anything you got to say. You know, game doesn't work on grown folks because a lot of times when you don't get your way, when you run it playing games, you do childish stuff. You throw a tantrum, you cry, you manipulate, you lie, you cause a scene. Stuff that adults don't do in the real world. Or I take that back. Adults know if they do that in the real world, you're going to have consequences. You know, people who have no agency, as O'Shea would say, are people who like to play game, try to live off a game. So you have no agency. So your game is to try to siphon off of people who got stuff in life. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get close to people who got stuff, and you're gonna use, and you think you're gonna use their resources to put you on some type of level. Well, here's the problem: game isn't an industry because easy come, easy go. If you got the money easy from somebody who's a producer, they can reproduce that money. Can you reproduce these people? And especially as you get older. That's why the game don't work on grown people. Because grown folks make deals. Grown folks say, okay, I'm gonna give you this for this. And then if you like to play games, oh, you know what, I'm gonna play this game. I'm gonna halfway do it. I'm gonna agree to it, but I'm not gonna actually fall, see through on this deal. Ooh, I'm coming up. I'm gonna play stupid. I'm gonna back out. You don't play stupid with grown folks. Grown folks can see if you're gonna play stupid a mile away. A lot of the things that people are trying to do, even when you have some of the people in that negative sense who are trying to get the bag and level up on the negative side, they actually believe that nobody sees what they're doing. Umar, what's happening? Keyshawn, what's going on? People act like they don't see what's going, like where this person is coming from. People who think they got game, for some odd reason, don't understand that grown folks, while you think you're running game on them, they're really assessing if they want to deal with you or not, or if they're going to deal with you, how long. And people don't, people who think they got game don't get it. You out here playing around, I'm going to get with somebody older than me. And, and you forgot, if you get with somebody older than you, they're looking at, okay, this my young one. This my young meat. This is my young sex toy, whatever. Why you thinking, oh, they running game? No, they entered the situation before they even met you looking for a young hot thing. If you happen to be that young hot thing, you don't have game. You just happen to be the young hot thing that they chose. That's it. Because just like they chose you, they could choose somebody else. They could unchoose you. But we want to play this idea that, oh man, I got a lot of game. I got a lot of game. I'm spitting that game. I got that. You could work on your mouthpiece. It's nothing wrong with working on how to talk to people, because if you got a sense of humor, a quick wit, and you're very intelligent, that's intriguing to people. People are gonna like that. But here's where you separate the real from the fake. What winds up happening is, La Morena, what's going on? Is if all of your game is just words, that doesn't work on grown folks. See, the real world game is a game of action. The game that people are playing around. What's up, Erica? The game that people who are not about action is playing around with just words. It's just words. It's just words. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. You're gonna see, when you actually doing real things, you gotta show up, be on time. Make your word be your bond. You gotta actually, when you're doing anything with anybody, you show up with everything on the spot. You don't finagle a situation, because people who are grown, they don't have time for you to be stalling and finagling situation. Well, if y'all see that right there, Erica says she's doing a show on this later. So when she get live later, y'all know what to do. Y'all go ahead and go over there, get them likes and donate and all that good stuff. What's up, GG? You know, people don't have time for games. They don't. You know, this is why a game doesn't work on grown folks, because grown folks might have things like, I don't know, what is that word? Responsibilities. See, you don't have game because you're dealing with somebody who has more resources than you. Be kind, what's happening? Because they got responsibilities. They have their time and their resources dedicated to certain things. Some of their resources might be dedicated to playing around with you, but you're not finna get the whole shebang. If you're stupid enough to believe you're gonna meet somebody, what's up, Quentin? And you're gonna finesse them out of everything that they work for, you know who you ran game on more than anybody? Yourself. Paul, what's happening? You run game on yourself when you actually think, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna be so slick, I'm gonna get everything out of this person. You think so? You think that you just gonna come along, you know, be attractive, say a few cool things, and have some good sex, and all of their lifetime worth of work just gonna get transferred over to you? You are out of your mind. Mello, what's happening? And when I say these people have responsibilities, when they get older, they have children and grandchildren. You actually think these people are going to let you come along and finesse their children and grandchildren out of what they work for? Because see, when I'm using this game doesn't work on grown folks, people are take, Bishop, what's happening? You know, the R word about that, right? You know, when you're dealing with these people who are grown, take into consideration one thing. They don't need you as much as you need them. They don't. See, most people who like to run game have a hard time. Most people who, let me rewind this. Most people who like to run game have a hard time paying their own bills. See, most people who like to run game, they're not good with money. So they're a slave to the idea of running game, which makes you really a slave to a producer. This is why people say everybody's gonna get their turn, because you ain't got time for game. You know, you think you're gonna, you know, work your way up the food chain. Well, here's the problem: if you work your way up the food, God damn, you won't say. You know what? See, he always doing this. He is always doing it. Oh, Shelby, I'm okay. I got you. I'm gonna figure out what that actually is, because you know I have no idea about that currency. But absolutely, we're gonna do a pill tonight. No problem. You know, no problem. You got that. third degree was that. So it's one of those things where, oh my bad, CJ, I'm tripping. DJ, what's popping? So now you're dealing with these people who, I got game. Oh, okay. Well, if you got so much game, can you pass down game from one generation to the next? Because what you're saying is, you got so much game. What you're gonna do if you have kids? You're gonna teach your kids how to use people, while other people who are producing in the world is gonna teach their kids how to get more money through their works, through their products that they create. You want to produce a way to talk to people and use them for the rest of life. And the older you get, and I hope you pay attention to this, the older people get who've been accustomed to game, let me tell you what winds up happening to them. What they wind up doing is start looking more and more like a child. These are the people who are, how can I say this? Tony, what's happening? Excuse me. My dog. These are the people who are living with their parents. These are the people who are living off of their, living with their friends. I'm not talking about people who are down on their luck. I'm talking about people who cannot stay in a particular place. You know, the people as you get older, you're like, how are you this old and you keep winding up in a new apartment every year? And it ain't like you going up. You just move from one place to the next place, to the next place, to the next place, to the next place. But you got game. And you always out somewhere trying to meet somebody. Oh, Roger, they're not good people. What's up, James? You know, shout out to you too, Roger, man. Appreciate you. You know, they always have a story to tell. And this is the other part about their story to tell. Why game doesn't work on grown folks. Grown folks are not going around blaming everything on everybody else. See, people who got game can't take responsibility for themselves. Prometheus, what's happening? Omega, man, I ain't even saying hello, man. My bad, I'm sorry. You know, you tripping, Melon. Chill out, you tripping. You know, don't even worry about them, Prometheus. Chaos was good with you. Can't keep a job. Yeah, that too. Hustling. Yeah, I appreciate you saying that. Thanks, Black Ken. You know, I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that in a second. Let me rewind what I was about to say though. See, you're dealing with people who get older and seem to forget one major thing. 21 and under is that it's a 22 and under mindset, but you got people 42 still doing it. You know, playing around, always thinking they're gonna come up, and they can't take responsibility for themselves or their actions. Oh, I was in this bad relationship and it did this to me, and I was in that bad relationship and that did that to me. And this person hurt me so bad that I don't know how to pay my light bill no more. And that person used me and abused me. Uncle Nick was good. You know, James, I know about that. But, you know, me too, Gigi. You know, this is the problem. Every relationship this person has gotten into has caused them, for some odd reason, Raise, what's happening? You know, it's caused them to be stagnated in life. This bad relationship set them back 5 years, 10 years. But if they just meet the right person, it'll change their life. Get out of here. You know, player, what's happening? You know, this is the shenanigans that go on in the world. It's all shenanigans. What's up, Miss Witt? Because all people, when people run too many games, you know, it's a game. The game is show. It's a game of show. I'm trying to show this. I'm trying to play this. I'm trying to play this game. It's like, it's not gonna work. Let me get into some other things about this, just to be more more direct. 42-year-old adolescents, yeah. A whole lot talking, a whole lot of verbs. Yeah, I feel it. It's all a handout. See, when it comes to, you know, game don't work on grown folks because sex is part of the game. See, here's the problem with that. When you get grown, you've experienced enough sex that sex doesn't move you like that. And when I say grown, I'm just talking about the mentality. You know, sex is not gonna move you. I'm gonna just give you everything I got for sex. Oh, the sex is so good that you could just have my whole life. You could give my social security number for sex. See, what winds up happening, if you think your sex is gonna get you that far, you're gonna wind up going absolutely nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. Because why do you think they talk about, over the last, 30 years, they've exceeded sexual standards. Everybody's talking a good sex game. You know, we went from, I don't give head to eating groceries, right? You know, so now, why is that? Because there's a lot of people just swearing, I got the best sex ever. Oh, okay, I got to pay him back, man. He be killing me, man. If you can see that coins hide your wallet, that's cold-blooded. But these people, oh, I got sex. I got good swipe. I got good box. I got great head. Oh, I turn you on. Uh-huh. So you think that somebody who's an adult, who's grown mentally, is gonna say, okay, this is how many hours I'm putting in every week. This is how many things I'm doing every week. This is the hard work I put in to get from the position I started at as a teenager all the way to where I'm at as an adult. And your, 5 minutes to an hour of sex, I'm just supposed to hand it all over to you for that. That's what I'm supposed to do. Moses, what's happening? Patrick, what's going on? That's what I'm supposed to just give it all over to you. Oh, I had the best orgasm ever. So, everything that I just worked for, I just need to give it over to you. See, this is where people become idiots. Yeah, sex don't equal stability. Because, oh, I slept with you. Oh, I gave you this. And I've seen men and women play this game. Because when you think sex is a weapon, you think that weapon is going to be used against somebody else. What's up, Keith? You think that weapon is going to be used against somebody else. And it's not. And I'm going to tell you how it's not. Because here's the problem. Most people who think their sex is the best, they're not better in bed than the people who they having sex with. See, this is where most of the people don't want to. Evan, what's going on? People don't want to get to the reality of it. Because see, a body in motion stays in motion. So if you're one of those people who you really don't do nothing for the most part, but have sex because you got energy, you got to remember, touch base, what's happening. There are people out here who do everything and still have great sex. They work hard and they play hard. And grown folks work hard and they play hard. So they're going to look at you as an idiot because all you could do is have sex. And a lot of time, hate to break the news to some of you quote unquote sex gods out there, a lot of times y'all can't keep up with the people that y'all told all that game to. See, I've met too many women in my lifetime. Oh, I got the best ever. I got the best ever. And it's the best. And I could do this and I do that and I do that. Man, get out of here. They start sweating 2 minutes into it. They can't take it like that. After about 5 to 10 to 15 minutes, they need a break. They came. And these are women. It's different. That sex talk and sex game is two different things. See, most of the people who are great at sex are not the biggest talkers about sex. Those are the people who are normally I ain't gonna say wholesome, but they're masculine or they're very feminine, but they chill. They chill. Yeah, jaws hurt. Yeah, I said my jaw hurt. Darius, what's happening? All these other people, they talk in your ear about what they gonna do. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. See what had happened was. See, you too much. No, a lot of these people who tell you too much, what it is they too little. But you grown. Jumping Jack, what's happening? But you grown. What's up, Nikiva? See, it's always next time. And then you got, I'm not playing this game with you no more. Because you grown. Because ask somebody who works, 60 hours a week. And they working a job and they out 60 hours. When they trying to get it in, they trying to get it in. They overworked. Oh, they're not finna go for that 2-minute sex. They've been working 10, 12-hour days. They're about to test something up. And men know this the same, because you met a woman who's been working all week long and she hits you up like, come on, I need you to come through. You like, oh, I need to go get one of them pills from the gas station, because this woman is not playing. Checking what's happening. This is what happens. Same thing with I know the guys who say, I'm gonna beat it up. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Man, listen. Y'all do not know how many women I've come across in I can't say 40 years, because I started having sex at 20. So in the last 20 years, who've told me about you big talking, I got game. I get a how can I say this? I can get a dickmatized off of this thing. All the guys who got all the good dance moves, and see dudes who got all the crazy dance moves, like the girls who got all the crazy dance moves, and they get on the floor. They can't do that in the bed. It's the people that's doing that regular old two-step. That regular old two-step. They just, yep, gotta live with that, gotta live with that, gotta live, yep. That two-step person gonna get you in the bedroom and just, that's what they gonna start clapping you out. Like, oh Jesus, wait a minute, I didn't expect this. It's not, playing around, cheating with them pills. What's up, YouTube? This is what goes on. Yeah, doing taxes in your mind. It's trifling. Because the girl said the same thing. He said he was going to do all this stuff. But he got game. And the guys, even when the guys get older, I got game. I can get money out these chicks. Okay. See, here's what we're not saying. This is why I say your game don't work with grown folks. When guys say they getting money out of women, a lot, 9 times out of 10, 90+% of the time, she's not attractive. And she's paying for company and companionship. Okay? He said, I'm a kid and shit. She's paying for companionship. So guess what? You're not running game on her. She knows how to get downtrodden dick in life. She knows how to get you. You know what? I got a job. I make this amount of money. I'm 77 pounds overweight. All I got to do is call up, Broke John. Broke John, Jamal, what's happening? Broke John gonna come through because he ain't got nothing to do. That's what's happening. Broke John ain't got nothing to do. He need a new PlayStation game. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that new 2K, or that new man coming out. He need that $50. That's all he doing. See, we go, and I got game. I'm getting this woman to do this, getting this woman. Let me explain something to you. If you're a man thinking you got game and you riding in her car, then you're an idiot. You ride in her car, but you got game. And everybody knows it's her car, but you got game. You living in her house, but you got game. Everybody knows it's her house, but you got game. We grown. We're not playing this. Next thing you know, you got a hefty bag of your clothes on the front lawn, and you calling a ride, but you got game. Now I don't use that gas station booster. My friends be killing me talking. We used to be clowning about that. My homeboy was clowning about that maybe a few months ago. But they're gonna learn. It's the Houston Dusties. But this is what's going on. I'm grown, but I got game. Okay. Just like them older women. Them older women who are 35 and up, who've been divorced, who don't want to get married again. You got game because you're getting with an older, good-looking woman or an older woman who's willing to pay you. She ain't paying you for the sex. She paying you to leave. See, that's not... Maybe you ain't understanding. The same thing for you ladies. You getting with an older man, he breaking me. He ain't paying you to stay. He paying you to leave. Don't you? If you got so much game, you don't get that? He paid you to leave. That's what that's about. You come around when I tell you to come around. You go when I tell you to go. I only want to be around you on Friday night from about 8:30 to maybe 1:30. You got to go. But you got game because, you can sit and chill out most of the week because Big Daddy got you at the end of the week. So what happened when Big Daddy dumped you? What happened then? Now you scrambling. All you people who like, the fast life and the fast lane. It's funny how so many people like the fast life and the fast lane, but when the fast life and the fast lane is over with, you don't have a dime to show for it. I'm used to getting the fast money, and you're used to spending the money even faster. If you go into the fast life and you actually gonna spend the money fast, you're an idiot. This is why game don't work on grown folks, because grown folks know you fast life, fast money people gonna always be there because you have no long-term goals, no long-term point of view, no long-term thinking. So guess what? I can constantly go younger as a man. The older I get, the more I accumulate, I can constantly date somebody younger. And I can date somebody my age. But see, here's the problem, what's gonna happen. We're going to go, oh, okay, so what you bringing to the table? See, what about my looks? Look, I could pay for 3 of y'all. What? See, this is where it gets tricky with the game. And I've seen it too many times on a female side and a male side. You're a woman, you swear you got game. You're in your 20s, you fine. You get to your late 20s, they're like, all right. See, this is part of the wall, the hit the wall stuff come from, because all you chicks who think your looks is the best of your game, and you have no game because you attractive. See, ugly women, we don't say this, but ugly young women and overweight and bad built young women do not have these opportunities. So all you attractive young women keep swearing y'all got game, but guess what? You only are getting picked because you're pretty. So what happens when you stop being pretty? Because these ugly chicks and these bad built chicks are getting in relationships and getting wifed up. Uh-oh. Hey. The turkey neck. Oh, hey, don't mess with them turkey necks, man. You making me hungry. Is the Dodge Charger. That's how. Now you want to teach these girls how to get some money, level up. Well, here's the problem. See, a lot of you chicks who got game and you had game because you picked a guy when you was good looking, you can't take your ass out on the dating market and get them same type of men now. Because guess what? You ain't fine no more. Oh, yeah, broke John. You know it. Go ahead and use that. Use that, Erica. You ain't fine no more. And the guys do the same thing. I know guys who are gigolos. What happened? He in the gym trying to kill himself now. Because he was fine back in the day. Now, the headline start receding. Yeah. See, he started out with that man crush Monday dreadlocks. He ended with them Stevie Wonder dreadlocks. I still got it. No, you don't, player. No, you don't, player. He had that L.A.R slick back. Now he got I need some Beijing on the front of this slick back. He got that yarmulke in the middle of his head now. Yeah. He used to have a chest and a six-pack. Now he got breasts and a keg. Oh. He said, I'm going to see the James Johnson change. Now he got breasts in the keg. What you going to do now? I'm going to give me one of these bad chicks. Oh, yeah, she's going to be a bad golden girl. That's the best you're going to be able to do. Now you got to hit her with that soft pound. You got to hit somebody great grandmama with that soft pound, so you don't put her into a coma. You don't break a hip because you need somebody to stay. Crazy. Hell, I like the border. You cold blooded all day, could. This is what we playing. We playing. I'm saying? You can convert him. My coworker tell me I got that T-top. Oh, he said looking like Krillin. Oh, Lord. You had the dots on the forehead too? This is what it's about. But you got game. So, because why do I interject this part? Because how much game do these people have after their looks fall off? See, we never asked that question. Because now you're dealing with grown folks because people will assume you grown by this time. So how much game you got when your looks fall off? Do you keep all these people when your looks fall off? You don't. Can you get all these people when your looks fall off? You don't. This is where we at. He says, you got the sunroof? Uh-oh, asking for a friend. Don't do it, Erica, don't do it. You know, this is what we playing with. This is what we playing with. Okay, you grown. You grown. Oh, I bet you are. You know, everybody's going out. You know, you've had all of these experiences. This is what I mean by why you can't run a game on grown folks. Because what you wind up doing when you're a person who's accustomed to somebody paying for your life and lifestyle, when you got to meet new people, now you got to put how you were accustomed to getting treated by somebody else. I've been here. I went there. I'll go here. I vacation here. I vacate. But see, at some point, you dealing with somebody grown, it's gonna click into them that, you know what? You've been a lot of places. So how much that, you know what? So you've been to Madrid. So how much does it cost? And like, how much does the whole trip to Madrid cost? Oh, I don't know. Somebody else paid for it. What's good, Kendra? What is good, lady? You know, how much does that cost? Oh, I don't know. I know you don't know because you never paid for it. How much is your car insurance? I don't know. How much is your medical insurance? Oh, I don't have none. How much is your dental insurance? I don't have none. See, this is how grown folks get down. You ain't got medical. You ain't got dental. But you can travel the world. You might not want to tell nobody that. That's what you might not want to tell nobody that. You out here and you've been around all these rich people and you ain't learned no ways to make money. You might not want to tell nobody you've been around all these rich people. You might want to stop that. You know, you've driven in these cars and been around these neighborhoods. Oh, okay, cool. How come you don't live out there or live near there? Oh, well, it's just not, oh, okay. You couldn't lock nothing down now. Tell him. Jay said he wanted them orbiters. You know, what's up, Faith? You know, right. People do know how much it costs. They'll be like, okay. I got this and I got that. Oh, okay. But you got game though, huh? Tell me how much game you really got. Because I'm grown. We grown now. How much game you really got? Let me just ask the regular question to see how much game you really got. Since you got so much game, how many people in your past want you back right now? You see people who sweated they got game and everybody wanted them and they had everybody. Look at their phone ringing. Who wants them for real? Not for a night, not to take out on an evening, not for arm candy. Who wants you for real? Tuck, what's happening? No, I ain't listened to it yet. What's up, Reggie? What's up, Reginald? Well, I ain't drinking lemonade today, but I was. I was a little bit earlier. But this is the issue. You got game, but you want to deal with grown folks. And see, this is the problem where when it comes along that I've seen people who've actually hooked people who had quote unquote game because they were attractive and they hooked a successful person. And they came up off of that successful person. And some of them even milked that successful person. Here's where the problem lies. After that successful person was gone, they were still successful. They were able to get back to that level. The person who had all that game, everything they got from that successful person, they lost. They lost. Let me explain something to y'all. I'm gonna tell you what happened to a lot of these. Let me put it like this. Let's use the women for example. What do the smartest women do who got game but they fall off? They wind up getting into real estate. They wind up being realtors. You know why? Because they've been around all these rich men. They've been getting smashed by all these high-class, upper echelon dudes, been in all these neighborhoods, and they ain't kept this man, and then it dawns on them. Damn. Well, at least I could use being at all these nice places for my advantage if I got a job. I could use these good looks, and Okay, I've been in this guy's house, and this guy's house, and this guy's neighborhood, and that guy's neighborhood, and this guy's car. I could use all the people who I then slurped and jerked off. That kind of knowledge. These hot relatives. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Erica, that's what at least they smart enough to do that. But most of these chicks, they not. Now, what happens to the guys? Oh, the guys are just terrible. The guys wind up getting with some unattractive person who's taking care of them, and then they mad at their life, telling people about their glory days. And they're going to get it together one day. They're like, yeah, whatever. You're not going to get it together. The kind of guys that are come flirt with your woman, hoping that he can take somebody else's woman to get away from his current woman. By the way, this is why I say why a game doesn't work on grown folks, because when grown folks get together, when a grown man and a grown woman get together, they don't want no parts of you fools who supposed to be grown and got game. See, there ain't no benefits in dealing with somebody who's supposed to be grown and all you got is game. It's benefits when you're dealing with a grown person, and they are grown. They are grown. See, sometimes when you hear these people, I was bored in my relationship. Okay, bye. I needed some excitement. Bye. The old bouncers and old personal trainers, tell them. Hold up. This is where we at. And you know what? Thanks for saying that, Erica. It is them personal trainers. And I don't know about the bouncers, but security guards, I can see that. Now this is the problem. You have nothing to offer when you meet somebody grown. Nothing. I'm gonna get it. O'Shea, hit me up. I'm gonna get you. Oh, granted, they smash and have somewhere to stay. Yeah, man. Right. That exactly, Faith. Because the people who are grown, they are givers. The people who are grown men and grown women, they are givers. They're naturally givers. So just because somebody gave you something, that don't mean you got game. I know a lot of people who've got a lot of gifts from a lot of different people over the years. Guess what? That's their whole wardrobe. If they got furniture, that's their furniture. If they got a TV, that's their TV. Let me explain this to you in layman's terms. This is why I say game doesn't work on grown folks. I know women who are attractive, but they're still single. Like they're not really playing games and into games like that. If a dude's moving and he thinks she was cute and he got too many TVs, he'll give her a TV. If a dude's moving and he gonna buy a new couch and he got a dope couch, he'll give her the couch. See, it's a lot of women who got things from guys who they wasn't screwing, but they just happen to be neighbors or they seen each other in the neighborhood. Same thing like that. See, people, and that's a grown person like, look, I'm finna get another one. I don't even worry about that. You can come get this, whatever. People do that with friends. People do that with complete strangers. But I don't know why some of you fools think, oh, because, I got game. That's what I got off of them. No. And some of y'all, the game got so cold dealing with grown folks. If you get with somebody rich, they going to want them. Those are not gifts. See, when you get up the food chain and you want to play this game, let me tell you what people are going to do to you. The gifts are going to be there. And you're going to wonder why they're there. It's because another fool thought they had game and they took the gifts back. And these are recycling gifts. They're recycling these gifts. You ride with me? When you ride with me, this is yours. When you not ride with me, this is not yours. And you want to be fly, so guess what? Oh, this is my watch. This is my purse. Sometimes this is my shoes. See, some people up the food chain, they already got the wardrobe and stuff already there. But I'm gonna take this back when it's over. You out of your mind. How many dudes she didn't took the shoes back? She didn't took the jeans back. She didn't took the suit back. Why? Man, I can get another one just like you. See, grown folks can replace people with game Just like that. TD, what's happening? Tyrone, what's going on? You know, this is where we at with it. Is it pump and dump? Yeah, this is what's going on in this society. Let's play this game. Okay, let's play it. Let's play it. You know, but you got game. Oh, okay, you really do. You really do. Why, if you got so much game, then how come you look? See, some of y'all trying to come up on people's. Some of you need. How can I say this? Some of y'all are using relationships as a way to feed your children, but you got game. Do you know how stupid you look when you think it's viable to feed your kids by through a relationship? Oh, you think somebody gonna come save you? You grown. You grown. You know what's up, cool gent? Hennessy privilege swag. Oh snap. You know, you grown. You really think that's gonna happen? He gonna save me. He gonna come along. And what he gonna do is he gonna pay up for all of my bills. See, let me explain this to you. I don't have a problem with men being providers and protectors. I think you should. If you're in a provider position, provide. But see, let me tell you other people something though. When a man is gonna provide for a woman, if your resume say you're just a taker, he not gonna provide for you. See, you gotta up your resume and start actually having some real life skills instead of game. Because ain't nobody wifing up game. They wifing up life skills. They wifing up grown women. See, when you got game, you do stupid stuff like you get in a relationship and you advertising to other people. That goes for men and women. You want to get in a relationship and go out and look single while you with somebody. Look like you taking on all comers while you with somebody. That's how much quote unquote game you got. You so stupid, you gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. You so stupid, you don't believe fat meat is greasy. Fat meat is greasy. That's what you talking about. It's a crotch relationships. This what you doing. Oh, I could meet somebody else. Yeah, you can meet somebody else. All grown folks know I could meet somebody else. But you know what? When you're grown and you think about it, I can meet somebody else, but can I meet somebody better than the person I'm with? See, when you got game, you never assume that you can't meet a person better than the person that you with. That you assume that, oh, the next person is going to be better than your last person. That's what I meant to say. So go ahead. Go for it. Go for it. Play that game all day long. You know how many people I've run into who seen their exes in public with somebody else and was like, I remember how they used to treat me. You know? Oh, yeah. Look, Faith, can't no grown... I'm not going to say this is absolute, but for the most part, when a grown man is dependent on a woman, he can't go nowhere. He can't go nowhere on his own terms. See, he can't come and go as he please. She come and go as she please. See, when a grown man depends on a woman, you know, women ain't husbands. Women ain't men. Women aren't supposed to be a man's protecting provider. She's supposed, unless she's supposed to be his caregiver, if he gets sick or something like that. But once the guy think I got all the game in the world, she at work talking to somebody at her job, looking to replace that dude. She at the grocery store, and I can attest to this. Let me show you what this look like. In the simplest sense, go to a grocery store, and you can tell the men who actually pay the bills and pay for the food, and the women who pay the bills and pay for the food, just by who holding the cart. Just by who holding the cart and how they holding the cart. When you see the dude just like right on the side of the cart, like he riding bitch in the grocery store, you know what it is. And you know what that woman does? She'll go to another aisle and she'll look at a man who's shopping by himself and putting stuff in the cart that look like, damn, he got a little, okay, he eating good. Mm. And then she gonna look at her man. She gonna dip that corner on his ass, and she gonna look at you. You be like, oh, oh, oh. Okay, okay. I got you, Kendra. Hold up. Let me read it right. The men don't know the women. Oh, yes. Yeah, these guys can't control these chicks. They can't. They can't. They can't. Because those women love to get rid of motherfuckers. They love it. They love to just, man, he ain't nobody. He ain't shit. Phantom, what's happening? I definitely get it. I get what you're saying now. Absolutely. Right. Uh-oh. Ooh. What I'm about to say going, ooh. Right. I'm glad you said that. See, because Kendra, your approach is normal. Your approach is traditional. Hold up. Man, they be checking the grocery bucket, huh? That your approach is traditional. We could tell by the way you carry yourself on YouTube. You're bringing what a woman brings to a relationship. That ain't even no question with you. But see, I know these other fools out here. I'm talking about these shenanigan happy habitual line steppers. They love playing this game. They love it. They love it so much. I'm like, okay, you got game, huh? You got game. Oh no. See, I see a woman like Kendra is the kind of woman you're gonna commit to. Because she gets the dynamic between man and woman. These other folks, they want to play these games. Okay, I'm in it for the money. Okay, be in it for the money. You're gonna be out for the money too. See, if it costs you a certain price to get in a relationship, that's the same price, you're gonna leave, but it's gonna cost less to leave. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you ain't worth keeping. See, when people think, even when people have this idea that they're gonna get married and divorce somebody for a come up, here's where you stupid. And this is why I'm talking about with the Godfather when he was talking about when he had the lady that was the sugar lady, sugar mama, not the sugar mama, the sugar baby. If you don't, let's say this, and this goes both ways. Game doesn't work on grown folks because if you have contempt for the opposite sex, you can't hate the person who's feeding you. That's where the problem lies. You gonna use your quote unquote game to try to low key, passive aggressively fleece the person who you need to feed you. You out of your fucking mind. I agree with you. I agree with you wholeheartedly, Kendra. I agree with you wholeheartedly. You can't. You go around here. You hate men, but you gonna run game on men, but you need men for money. You hate women, but you gonna run game on women because you need women for a place to stay, or you need them for their sex. These women know if they gonna sleep with you off rip. Ain't nothing you can say. If a woman wants to sleep with you, it ain't nothing you can say that's gonna make her go, oh, it was that word that made me want to pull these panties down. What you think this is, Black Dynamite, you sweet throat? That's what you think this is? No. But you can say something to make her go, I'm not rocking with this guy. When these guys want to trick off on you, it ain't nothing you can say to these guys that make him go, oh man, ooh, what she just said made me just want to reach in my wallet. He went out explicitly to reach in his wallet and trick off on you. Well, on a woman. Didn't necessarily have to be you. That's like when guys go to the strip club. That's like saying the stripper got game. No, he been waiting all week to go to a strip club to see somebody naked or half naked. He been meaning to do this. Nothing you can say to him is going to stop it. But something you can say to him is going to say, you know what? I'm not paying for your lap dance, though. I'm not you, somebody else. It's stupid. What's up, Kenan? This is where we at. Now, are people naive? Yeah. See, when you get older, you get less naive. And that's what really cuts through the game. When you get older, you accept human beings. You accept their nature. You accept how people present themselves. You don't look for the good in the person if they ain't shit. Okay, you ain't shit? Okay, you ain't shit. No problem. But see, people who think they run a game, they're part of the game is I'm not who I present myself to be. What's up, Topaz? When you're dealing with grown folks, if you present yourself to be a hoe, you a hoe. If you present yourself to be a gigolo, you a gigolo. If you present yourself to be a cheater, you a cheater. If you present yourself to be an asshole, you an asshole. It's not, well, deep down, I got a good heart. No, we grown. We don't play that. Okay, look, if deep down you got it, if your good heart is deep down, fuck your heart. You can keep your heart deep down there and get the fuck out of my face. Or if I'm gonna deal with you, I'm gonna deal with you as you got a good heart deep down there. So I'm not trying to go deep down to find your fucking heart. So we right here. Here's the deal. And see, this is where the game gets twisted with the people who got game. When people just run up on them like, oh, okay, you advertising sex. This is how much I'm willing to pay for that. Oh, okay, you advertising good dick. This is how much she's willing to give you for that. And now you're gonna be like, wait, you disrespecting me. No, I'm not disrespecting you. This is the game. This is the game. If you want to do the trick hoe hustle, well, guess what? I'm gonna be a trick, you're gonna be a hoe. This is how, what's the price? This is the price? Okay, I'm paying for that action. That's it. But I'm giving you the love. I'm giving you the relationship experience. I don't fuck your love. Fuck your relationship experience. I'm grown. I don't want love from a person like you. I don't want a relationship experience from a person like you. All I want you to do is either be arm candy or give me some ass. Case closed. I want you to feel like you're going to be with me forever. I don't want to be with you forever. Case closed. That's what this is. What the hell? What? Oh, yeah. See, when people play that game shit, it's over with. It's over with. And that's where you get people who get caught up and they get in their feelings. I don't know I got to reinvent myself. No, you ain't got to reinvent yourself to me. No, you don't. No, you don't. Once because here's the thing. We're grown. Being real ain't something that you could put on. It's something that's in you. It ain't on you. It's in you. So if you're not real and you got this facade out, guess what? I see your facade. I accept it. If you want to play games and you a game player, okay, I see that you like to play games. I'm gonna accept that. A leopard doesn't change its spots, and a snake, it's still a snake. It just sheds skin and get bigger. You just happen to be a bigger snake. This is the skin you shed into this year. No problem. I take that. Because here's the crux of the issue. When you're talking about game, you're talking about people who understand we're dealing with probably an unethical situation. So don't bring ethics into an unethical situation. I don't like you because, I'm cheap. I'm rocking with you because I got game, but you got somebody, but I don't respect you. The only reason you here is for the money. You don't give a fuck about who I'm with. No way. Okay? The only reason you here is for the money. You don't give a fuck how I got it. No way. The only reason you here is for the money. You don't give a fuck. Whoo! I was trying not to cuss. What's up, Apple? Do we have debates with each other? No, we don't have debates. We talk about things and laugh pretty much. That's the gist of it. Don't think she watches this, but the crazy part about it is, once we get down that road, I don't care about your morals. I don't care about your ethics. I don't care about I'm a feminist. I don't give a shit. I'm a misogynist. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about that. I got game and I'm going to use my game to uplift really? How the fuck you going to be a social justice warrior with game? Like you the Robin Hood of relationships. That's what you think you're going to do. That's what you really think you're going to do. We're dealing with adults. We're not playing. Adults ain't playing. Grown folks ain't playing. I don't even have the time to play with you. As a matter of fact, you get to the point where you so grown, this is what's going to happen. I tell you what, if I want to deal with you in your game, here's the money to get over the little bullshit story you about to give me, so I don't got to hear the shit. How about that? But you really need to understand. No, I don't. No, I don't. Here's what you need for the little bullshit story. I don't even know your story. I don't give, because I know it's a bullshit story. Because see, people use game in a sense, you can't suck dick for your kids. See, this is what I mean by this. Like superhead. You can't be in a position where you superhead and you think that's game. All right? You can't be in that position. I've been with a bunch of millionaires and I've been a bunch of successful men. And oh my God. Yeah, exactly. You don't have time for games. You just don't. You know, nobody don't give a shit about you. And I don't mean, I'm not saying nobody gives a shit about you, Fez. I'm just saying in general. Nobody gives a shit about all that. Because what's going to wind up happening is, let's just be real about it. When you grown and if you got to enter the world of game, I don't know. I don't want to know you. I just want to use you just like you are out to use me. I don't have time for you to run this game like I actually want to know you. I don't. I want to know that I can fuck you at this time. I want to know that I can pick you up and we can kick it at this time. I want to know I could send an Uber for you or drop you off at this time. I don't want to know you. I don't care about your life story. I don't care how you got in this position because you don't give a shit about fixing it your goddamn self. And that's the crux of the issue. See, grown folks want to fix their life and fix their problems. They're like, I got my own issues, my own problems, and I'm going to fucking fix them. I got bills to pay. I'm going to handle this. We're grown. Nobody got time to be fixing your life. Go get some goddamn counseling. Go get a job. Go save your money. Go do some push-ups. I don't give a shit what you got to do, but get the fuck out of my face. You know, fellatio girl come to say today, look at this. What's up, Casper? But these are the shenanigans. SGM, what's up? DA, what's happening? Like, you got a game. Oh, okay. Okay. It's funny how you had game at 25, but you ain't got game at 40. It's interesting. That's interesting. And what I mean by that is, see, you can have game at 25 and 40. Here's the irony. You ain't finna be getting the same. You gonna have the same people at 25 at 40. And what I mean is, all the people you got at 25 when you had game, you gonna get them when they 40. So you ain't finna get the young fly ones like you did at 25. You finna get them old, beat up, and hit the wall and disgusted, and they know you. They don't give a fuck about you. If they deal with you. And that's a big if. You're gonna be in that same group of people. Oh, you remember them from back in the day? Yeah, I remember your name. They used to call you Jawbone. Now you're just gonna be Jawbone with old bad built man. Or now you're just gonna be Ringo the Mandingo with old bad built women. You ain't finna get it now. Okay? It's gonna look like a AARP porno. You know, the background music is gonna be the theme of Sanford and Son. Oh yeah, Berthel. Oh, come on, Orenthal. That's all it's gonna be. I mean, damn, it is what it is. You know what? Let me get my goofy ass out of here. It's an hour. Let me see what O'Shea talking about. You know, I know I ain't got no sense. You know, but I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I ain't expect all y'all to be here. I'm glad y'all came. The shenanigans